The frostbitten boy I once was didn't build an empire. He let each frozen dawn sculpt him into someone who could. Your warm bed isn't a sanctuary. It's a coffin for the person you're meant to become. Discomfort is the universe's chisel. Every impossible demand, every unreasonable hour, every unfair critique is the grindstone sharpening your edge. Winners don't transcend pain, we transfigure it. In 1933, I mandated agents start calls with gratitude for prospect survival. Clients didn't buy insurance. They recognized their own resilience mirrored back. We didn't close deals. We ignited dormant embers of self-worth. Your mind isn't a mirror reflecting circumstances, it's a prism refracting raw experience into purpose. The crowd sees red lights, winners see forge fires. That traffic jam, mental rehearsal time. That rejection, a diagnostic. That failure, a progress report. The final truth, victory isn't claimed, it's conducted. A daily symphony of disciplined thoughts, relentless actions, and recalibrated focus. The 1% don't own success, they rent it through ceaseless mental payments. Your alarm screams. The crowd whispers excuses. The blueprint thrums with potential. This isn't a choice, it's a cosmic ultimatum. Will you remain earthbound? Or grasp the lightning rod of disciplined thought and pull the sky closer? The tools are yours, the blueprint's drawn. The dawn's first ray pierces the horizon. Think, act, become. The world's wealthiest didn't buy their thrones, they forged them in the furnace of daily disciplined thought. Now, ignite your forge. The epoch of your victory begins now. But what does it mean to think like a winner when the world is shifting beneath your feet? When the rules change mid-game, when the map you drew yesterday is already obsolete by sunrise, the crowd panics in the face of uncertainty. Winners recalibrate. They do not cling to the comfort of what was, they dance with the chaos of what is. Adaptability is not a trait, it is a discipline. It is the art of bending without breaking, of seeing opportunity in the fracture lines of your plans. In the harshest winters of my youth, when the streets iced over and the city's pulse slowed to a crawl, I learned that the winners are those who move with the storm, not against it. They do not curse the wind, they harness it, letting its force fill their sails, propelling them to new horizons. When the world told me this is how it's always been done, I asked, but what if there's a better way? That question is the seed of all innovation. Winners are relentless learners. They are not satisfied with yesterday's answers. They interrogate reality, they challenge assumptions, they read, they listen, they observe. They know that every person, every setback, every moment carries a lesson if you are hungry enough to extract it. To think like a winner is to cultivate a mind that is both fortress and laboratory, impenetrable to defeat, yet always open to experimentation. The crowd fears mistakes, treating them as verdicts. Winners treat them as data. Each failure is a feedback loop, a recalibration, a necessary rung on the ladder of mastery. The only true defeat is stagnation, the refusal to adapt, to evolve, to learn. Resilience is the steel that runs through the spine of every winner. It is not the absence of pain, but the refusal to be defined by it. When the world knocks you down, the crowd stays down, nursing wounds and rehearsing excuses. Winners rise again and again, each time stronger, each time more certain that the setback was not a tombstone, but a stepping stone. I remember the sting of rejection, the ache of hunger, the cold that gnawed at my bones. But I also remember the fire that grew with every trial, the unbreakable conviction that every adversity was shaping me, forging me, preparing me for victories I could not yet see. That is the winner's creed. I am not what happens to me. I am what I do with what happens to me. Gratitude is the secret fuel. Not the shallow gratitude of platitudes, but the deep marrow-level thankfulness for every challenge, every obstacle, every moment that forced growth. Winners give thanks for the storms, because they know that the oak grows strong in contrary winds. They do not wait for conditions to be perfect. They create perfection out of imperfection, beauty out of chaos, gold out of grit. Purpose is the compass that guides the winner's journey. It is the North Star that burns through the fog of doubt and distraction. The crowd drifts, pulled by tides of opinion and circumstance. Winners are anchored by purpose. They know why they rise before dawn, why they endure the grind, why they persist when others quit. Their purpose is not a slogan. It is a living force, a reason to breathe, a cause worth bleeding for. Discipline is the bridge between vision and reality. It is the daily, hourly, moment-by-moment choice to act in alignment with your highest self, even when no one is watching. Winners do not wait for motivation. They manufacture it through ritual, through structure, through the relentless execution of small, unglamorous tasks that compound into greatness. The crowd seeks hacks and shortcuts. Winners build cathedrals, one stone at a time, unmoved by the impatience of the world. Action is the final word. Thought without action is fantasy. Intention without execution is delusion. Winners move. They do not hesitate, they do not procrastinate, they do not wait for permission. They understand that clarity comes through motion, that confidence is earned in the trenches, that destiny favors the bold. Every day is a fresh canvas, and winners paint with broad, fearless strokes. To think like a winner every single day is to wake up with hunger, to greet adversity with a grin, to see in every challenge the makings of your next triumph. It is to live as if the world is clay and your mind is the sculptor's hand. It is to know in your bones that you are the architect of your fate, the author of your story, the master of your mind. So as the sun rises on another day, as the world stirs and the crowd resumes its endless shuffle, you stand apart. You feel the pulse of greatness in your chest, the quiet certainty that today is yours to shape. You are not a product of your circumstances, you are the creator of circumstances. You do not wait for opportunity, you summon it. You do not hope for victory, you command it. This is the discipline. This is the rhythm. This is the unbreakable code of the winner's mind. Every thought, every action, every breath, aligned, relentless, unstoppable. The crowd will try to pull you back, to drown you in mediocrity, to convince you that your dreams are too big, your vision too bold, your ambition too dangerous. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them fade into the background noise of history. You are not here to blend in. You are here to stand out, to rise above, to blaze a trail so bright that others cannot help but follow. You are here to think like a winner every single day in every single way, until the world itself bends to your will. Now go. The world awaits your command. The dawn is breaking, the time is now. Think, act, win, repeat, forever.